Hello guys, welcome again. So let's talk about Bitcoin. As you can see here, Bitcoin is just in sideways wasting time, right? And that's my concern. It's actually wasting time. It's doing nothing here, right? So also one more thing, there is no volume. As you can see here, Bitcoin is making new lows here actually in volume. So looks like this is continuation where actually I said to you a couple of days, no, I mean 3 or 4 days ago, this is actually sideways or bounce, right? But in this case looks like we will see just sideways here, where maximum, I think maximum if we see a bounce, maybe it could be around 70k. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna just stop trading a 1 hour chart, because honestly I have to be honest with you, my performance is not actually very good right now. It's normal, right? Sometimes it sometimes it's like that. Well, as long as I in long term I am making profits, I think I don't have any issues. But yeah, like I have to protect my my capital, everything. So that's why I decided to just wait for. The only scenario I will trade again here is if I see Bitcoin bouncing here around the MI55 here, and also I see a sell signal here in 4 hour chart. I'm looking for a potential short. Why I'm thinking to short Bitcoin is very simple. Is because, as I said before, Bitcoin is just wasting time. I am expecting if Bitcoin this weekend actually we just see Bitcoin maybe in sideways, maybe around 79, no sorry 69 or 70k, or maybe around this area, and you see Bitcoin actually printing another sell signal here. Get ready, because we will see a major drop all the way down to actually new lows. Actually, looking for the MA 100. Let me fix this. Let me fix my chart. Let me fix my chart. Looking for the MA 100 around here. This one here, around here, I will start looking for 50k. Major drop actually, yes, but potentially from here, we could see Bitcoin is sideways here, as I said before, and well, it's gonna be here in consolidation for a long time, looking for potential bottom here. That is actually my expectation. If we see this drop, it's gonna be the last one, and after that, Bitcoin is gonna stay in sideways for a long time. That is actually something I'm hoping. In short term, right? What I'm doing, nothing actually. I was in long position here, looking for this bounce, but I gotta stop it. Very small loss here, and that's the thing. That's the problem actually I'm having right now, because I was trading this 1 hour chart, but I am getting stopped very often here, a couple times here. So I decided to stop trading a 1 hour chart. I will just go for 4 hour chart. I feel way more comfortable trading 4 hour chart. Of course, right now we don't have any entry here. Technically speaking, we could see a bounce here, but as you can see here, this is just choppy price action here. There is nothing here, so I don't feel comfortable trading this area right now. Now let's continue with USDT dominance, because actually it's interesting what we can see here right now. As you can see here in one day chart, this thing is looking like actually I was looking for a drop here to the MA55, but instead it's just in sideways here. It's in sideways, holding the range here. So potentially we could see another bounce here, looking for maybe 10%, 11% new all-time high, of course, and after that a potential pullback. But the problem with this chart is, like, remember what I said to you, in for Bitcoin I'm looking for potential bottom, right? A bottom. But this thing looks like it's actually, we will see a new all-time high here, and after that, that's my concern, because it could enter in a massive uptrend here, and it could be worse. So that's why, um, step by step, right? Step by step. Let's see. But yeah, definitely here the ADX is very strong here, and also momentum. We have a fake sell signal here. Of course, we don't have volume here, so that's why I'm looking for another leg up, the last one, and after that a major pullback, right? A major pullback where we could see a bounce for Bitcoin. Now let's continue with Ethereum and other altcoins. I think all of them, they are just they are very weak right now. As you can see here, weekly chart is doing nothing here. ADX is positive here. Monthly, we will see a close in actually in 10 days or 8 days. So that's why, as you can see, what happened here when Ethereum closed here in 2025 below the MA55. After that, we saw a major crash, and I'm expecting the same thing. I'm looking for actually this area to be tested around here, around 1,400, and actually the lowest point is 1,000. And also many of them, many icons, for example, Solana is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna close below the monthly moving average, as you can see here. So technically speaking, looking for continuation around here, around this area, looking for $30, 45 bucks around there. And eventually I'm looking for another leg down for in all the market actually. It's gonna be a big buy opportunity, of course. So that's why I am just not defensive, just careful here, waiting for that move. Now let's continue with the stock market. As you can see here, Adobe actually here is dropping a little bit more. Is in one day chart. Let me show you here, showing a bullish variance here. I am looking for actually a bounce eventually here, looking for around 300, around here, and also weekly chart. Let me show you here. We have potential bullish variance forming here again from this point and this point and this point and this point, and also not just only that. If we use volume profile here, from, let me see, let's do that from this range. And as you can see here right now, from this pivot here, this low, this is actually the area of support around here, 259, 260, and actually I'm looking for actually some support here and potential bounce. So I'm still bullish here. I mean, as a long term, right? Long term. I'm talking about very long term. This is an investment, and the reason why I am very bullish here is because of this chart. Look at this chart. Yeah, this chart is wonderful, right? This chart is screaming, buy me, please, buy me. Of course, not financial advice, right? But you see here the MA55 here, here in 2003, actually, Adobe tested this area, 2009, 2012, and after that, well, 2022, and here. As you can see here, I'm not expecting maybe new all-time highs, but of course, I am looking for a bounce here, of course, in the long term, because the volatility is very low here. So that's why I am looking for a potential buy signal here, forming maybe potentially around maybe 2 or 3 months, maybe by the maybe in summer. As long as it's holding this area, I'm okay with that. The worst scenario is if Adobe is just crash all the way down to what, 40 bucks. I don't think so. The trend is my friend until the end, so I think it's gonna be fine. Now Colgate, as you can see here, finally we can see it's a pullback. Of course, this thing is just bouncing here all the time, so that's why I'm expecting a pullback. Of course, the trend is my friend until the end, so this thing is pullback and just keep pumping here. Weekly chart, very bullish. And if we see here the monthly, if we see the monthly for Colgate, Colgate is actually doing very well. It's gonna print a buy signal very soon here, looking for actually in the long term 105, 107, or potential all-time high actually. Okay, let's talk about the Netflix. Netflix, as you can see here, I am looking for this drop around 70, 57. That's my target actually to keep buying. Of course, if we see Netflix dropping more, I'm gonna buy more, right? Because the last opportunity was in 2021, as you can see here. Netflix dropped around 77%, and right now is only 44, right? 70 is around here, 40 bucks. So that's why I'm not financial advice, right? But I am looking for investing, right? Investing here, something here. I'm gonna start looking for some investments here. Now let's talk about Nvidia. Nvidia is doing very well actually in weekly chart. Let me show you here. We could see a bounce actually, maybe we will not see a test to the MA55 here, so I'm looking for a potential bounce sideways here for our chart, one day chart, yeah, just sideways, choppy price action. Oracle, one of my favorites as well, is very good, it's looking actually very nice, I really like it, this. Yeah, the trend is your friend until the end. I don't care the news, right? I don't care AI or whatever, right? So I think that's all, guys. Let's talk about gold. Let's talk about gold and silver. Silver here, monthly, very bullish here. Weekly chart, pullback, yes, but the trend is my friend, right? And this is accumulation. I am getting ready for another bounce here. Okay. Let's talk about gold. Let me see, what is gold? Gold. Yep, it's like this, right? You will see a buy signal here very soon. So that's why I'm looking for actually another leg up. That's all, guys. I think that's all for today. Yeah, the market is not moving. It's okay. Yeah, I think I will get ready for the next potentially crash, potentially next week. Okay, potentially next week here. Okay. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, let's check the comments. Okay, yeah. Okay, Mark. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's talk about. Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay, let me check. Okay, let's talk about this one. Okay, in the monthly, actually, for me, right? For me, is looking potential buy opportunity around 65, 60, 60, around there. Weekly chart. Um, as investor, right? As investor, right? For me, at this point, is just buying all of the crash if that happens, right? Yeah, because in monthly is in uptrend, That's all. Yeah. In one day chart, let me see one day chart. One day chart, we will see a bounce, potentially 80. Yep, we will see a bounce very soon, something like this. Okay. Uh, let me see. So what is this? Let's talk about it. Okay. Interesting. This thing is just started dropping here. I am looking for 15 potential opportunity there, but it's too soon. I will just wait. Monthly is printing out buys a sell signal, so be careful with this pullback because I think there is a high chance you could see another drop. So for me, of course, the trend is obvious, is to the upside, but wait for something like this, right? A spike, right? Stop hunting, something like that. Anyway, so around here, all this area for me, around 15 to 14, yeah, is the area to buy, at least for me. Okay, let's continue. Okay, you wanna see Solana? Okay, no problem. Let's talk about Solana. In general, I am looking for another mega crash, as you can see in the title. So careful if you are trading altcoins because this potentially next week we could see something interesting. Okay, so Solana in 4-hour chart. Let me show you here Solana in 4-hour chart. Okay, Solana, yeah, it's printing a buy signal here right now in 4-hour chart. Okay, so but the recent reward is not good, as you can see here. The distance from this point and the MI55 is only just 3%. At least it's not worth it for me, right? So that's why, at least for me, there is no trade because there is no volume here. There is, I mean, you see a bounce here, potentially it's going to be rejected, and continuation to the downside. As I said before, I am looking for another crash, right? So the last one, potentially. So I'm looking for around $50 actually for Solana. That's why be careful. Not financial advice, right? But as I said before, like typically Bitcoin crash is crashing two times. The first crash, and after that the second crash. The first crash and after the second crash. First crash, second crash. First crash, second crash, right? So this is the first one, and after that I'm looking for another one. And from there, I'm not consolidation for a long time. I have some concerns. It could be different this time because Bitcoin is crashing too fast. It's actually very fast. But I don't want to keep like I want to just see the chart first. After I start saying something like more concerning. Okay. Okay, short term again for Bitcoin. As I said before, there is no entry for me. I was trading 1 hour chart. Honestly, you can go to my website. Actually, I am very transparent about it. Last week it was not my best week. Actually, it was not good. Actually, I am down like maybe $600, I think. It's okay. I'm okay with that because in the long term I am all good, as you can see in my trading journal. But yeah, that's why I stopped trading, because I was trying to trade this downtrend, as you can see in 1 hour chart. But always I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. And also I try to try to bounce here. For example, here I was looking for this bounce here. I open a long position here and I gotta stop it here. Very small losses, right? But it's a little bit annoying, so that's why I will play just safe. I will just wait for a clear sell signal in 4 hour chart, because this thing is trending to the downside. So the next bounce here to maybe 69 or 70, it could be another short opportunity for me. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and have a very good weekend. Okay, see you.